Welcome to the demo video on Datalynx DMS Data Migration, Express method. Let's go through the overview of Datalynx DMS Data Migration. Datalynx DMS Data Migration is designed to facilitate the seamless transfer, transformation, cleansing, and loading of data across different systems and environments. It supports a range of use cases from simple data migrations to complex, including data warehousing data migrations. It is available in two methods, Express and Enterprise, catering to different scales of operation and complexity. Methods of use. Express method. Ideal for small to medium-sized organizations with straightforward data migration needs, limited budgets, or smaller datasets. It provides essential ETL functionalities with an emphasis on ease of use and quick deployment. Enterprise method. Suitable for large enterprises with complex data landscapes, requiring robust, scalable, and highly customizable ETL solutions. It offers advanced features and extensive support to meet the demands of sophisticated data migration projects. Despite the differences in capabilities, both methods share some common features. User-friendly interface, intuitive interface for easy workflow design. Data mapping, visual data mapping to define source-to-destination data relationships. Pre-built connectors, ready-to-use connectors for most common databases, cloud services, and text file formats. Data integration, ability to integrate data from multiple sources into a single destination. Data transformation, the ability to manipulate and transform data according to business rules and logic. Security and compliance, robust security features including data encryption, data masking, and compliance with industry standards. Advanced scheduling and workflow management, sophisticated job scheduling, monitoring, and error handling features. Reporting and analytics, comprehensive reporting tools to track ETL tasks and data quality metrics. Documentation and training, access to comprehensive documentation and training resources to help users get started and maximize the potential use of the DMS. With DMS Data Xplorer, you can seamlessly migrate data from any source. Effortlessly register databases such as Oracle, SQL Server, SAP, or any ERP system, the text files, or any other existing databases. Similarly, you can profile the source and create data quality and ETL reports. Following this, you can automatically generate your extract queries in Xplorer and map them in Xchange. In this approach, the cleansing and transformation stages are integrated with mapping. Once completed, you can migrate the data to any database, web service, or cloud platform, or even generate text files to be imported into data warehouses. Lastly, you can prepare the data reconciliation report to ensure that the data transferred from the source to the target is accurate and complete. In this demonstration, we've selected 17 tables from the AdventureWorks source database to be migrated into 7 destination data files. To streamline this process, we've developed 7 data mapping sheets that will guide us in mapping data from the source to the destination. Please access Data Explorer and proceed to the automated SQL query generation feature. Configure the settings as required, and then click the Generate SQL button. Detailed instructions is available in DMS Data Explorer Video Lesson 27. Please copy the query, and log into Data Exchange, and set up a template using AdventureWorks as your source database, located on SQL Server, and file as the destination. Then, go to Data Mapping, and establish a sequence to migrate data to a CSV file. For guidance on configuring templates, please watch DMS Data Exchange video lessons 4, 5, and 6. Afterward, proceed to the SQL statement section to paste your query, validate it, and save. Ensure you select the first key and save your sequence. You will find your source columns on the left-hand side. Next, expand the destination section and proceed to configure it. Generate the corresponding destination column accordingly. Similarly, create all 7 sequences. Once completed, we will access the Data Explorer and profile our AdventureWorks source database. Please watch video lesson 4 of the DMS Data Explorer series to learn how to register a database or files. Let's begin with data quality check. Select the table and click on the profiling function button. To perform a null check, choose the null value count function and click Apply Function button. Provide a description for the function. Select the column you want to profile and click OK to apply the function. Similarly, you can generate a list of all fields with null values in the credit card ID column. Use the null value short list function and select asterisk or specific columns for the short list. For instance, while the null value count function displays a count, the null value short list function provides a list of values. This outcome indicates that the credit card ID column contains no null values. Next, we will apply a custom function to identify the card numbers that exceed a length of 14 characters. Apply the appropriate function to view not only the count, but also a list of card numbers that exceed 14 characters in length. Kindly review video lessons 17 and 18 of the DMS Data Explorer series to gain a comprehensive understanding of creating and applying both simple and parameterized profiling techniques. After profiling all desired source tables, submit the data quality profiling job. Once the job is completed, you can view the report by navigating to Excel and selecting the Data Quality Report option to generate it. Kindly watch video lesson 19 of Data Explorer to learn more about generating the data quality report. After generating the data quality report, review the tabs containing important data analytics. The results from the profiling function will be found in the Data Quality Dimension by Function tab. For example, checking for null values in address line 2 reveals 19,252 instances, which are unacceptable for this demo data migration. To view the list, click on the CSV file. In the same manner, we will generate the ETL record counts report for the source tables. Apply the record counts function to these tables. Submit the job. Once the job is completed, please view it. Navigate to Excel and generate the record counts report. This report will display the record counts, column counts, and columns profiled on the source tables. Please access Data Xchange to begin working on the template. Currently, we have a one-to-one mapping. However, we need to concatenate the names to form a full name. Therefore, let's create a virtual column that concatenates the first name, middle name, and last name. Once it's done, you will see a new column on the source dataset. Please review video lesson 13 of DMS Data Exchange for further details on virtual columns. Now, on the destination side, we will map the full name to this virtual column. Hence, clear the existing mapping rule, and map the full name with the virtual column. Click the Validate button to see the full name. Please save your template now. We'll explore additional cleansing and transformation rules that require separate setup before application. For example, we've set up translations for person type and country region code in dedicated translation tables. Detailed instructions for setting up translation tables are in DMS Data Exchange, Lesson 7. Regarding product classification, please consult Lesson 8 for configuring business groups. Additionally, for further data cleansing, we have a set of regular expressions detailed in Lesson 9, and validation rules are covered in Lesson 11. Once these configurations are complete, we can proceed to apply these functions in our template. Start with translating the person type. Select the translation function from the built-in list for the person type column. For more on code-free functions, watch DMS Data Exchange, Lesson 12. After applying the function, validate the values using the Validate button and save your mapping rule. Apply the translation function similarly to all your lookup codes and reference values. Let's now utilize the business groups function to categorize our product names. Navigate to the mapping rule for product classification, and select Classify String from the Text Functions menu. Click the Validate button to verify the value. You will observe that the product names are now classified accordingly. Next, we'll remove non-ASCII characters from the last name column. Navigate to the mapping rule for the full name column in the person details and apply the regular expression named ASCII cleansing. When you validate, you will see that the last name has now been cleansed. For our next demonstration, we will incorporate a sequence number into the person details table. Select the Get Next Sequence function. The sequence will initially start from 1. But you have the option to configure it to any desired integer value. To learn about updating values, please refer to video lesson 10 of the Data Exchange series. Now, we will focus on validation rules. Please ensure that you select the appropriate validation rule in Details tab, and enable the option to reject records when the rule is triggered. Next, proceed to add a validation rule for the card number in source dataset. We will implement a rule to reject card numbers longer than 14 digits. After creating your validation rule, we will demonstrate the next built-in function. Specifically, we will apply a common data masking function to the credit card number using a shuffle function. When validated, you will observe that the credit card number has been shuffled to display a different number. In addition to shuffling, you can apply various other masking functions. The DMS data masking solution is exceptional. To learn more, please refer to video lesson 17 of the Data Exchange series. Similarly, data encryption and decryption are also possible. For example, sensitive information such as email addresses can be encrypted using the encryption function. You can verify that the test email address is encrypted accordingly. Please watch video lesson 18 of the Data Exchange series to learn more about encryption and the function to decrypt data. After applying the cleansing and transformation rules, proceed to finalize the template. View your finalized template and click the Submit button. You have the option to schedule the job or run it immediately. Once submitted, you can monitor the job in the job queue. After completion, you can find it in the job history, where you can quickly check the record count. Consequently, you will find all your output files generated from the successful job run. Now, it's time to register them in Data Xplorer to generate the data quality and ETL reports. First, let's create the data quality report, ensuring that data quality profiling is applied. Then, proceed to submit your job. Once the job is completed, please generate the data quality report. This file represents the checks on cleansed data. For example, previously, the address line 2 in the source contained null values, which have now been cleansed, leaving no null values. Similarly, the translation of person type values were successful. Now, we will proceed to generate the ETL report. Open the corresponding template in the Data Explorer and ensure that you apply the record count function to all tables. Submit the profiling job, and after its completion, generate the record counts report. Our final step is to verify that the record counts in the CSV files align with those in the source tables. Let's generate a reconciliation report to assess the success of the data migration. Navigate to the Comparison Excel, and select the ETL Job Comparison Report. Follow this by comparing it with the AdventureWorks Database ETL Report. Once the job is completed, your reconciliation report will be available. This report will demonstrate that the record counts match in both the source tables and output files, confirming a successful data migration. For in-depth analysis, you can also generate job comparison report between the source and destination. Kindly watch video lesson 20 of the DMS Data Explorer series to learn about comparing ETL jobs. This brings us to the end of DMS Express data migration. This approach streamlines the process effortlessly, translating data automatically, and generating profiling reports seamlessly. It not only enhances productivity, but also ensures accuracy and timeliness in data migration. As a result, the complex tasks appear remarkably effortless and elegant. We trust that this video has been beneficial to you. You can find all the links to video lessons in the description. Thank you for watching.